But I'm not willing to accept this. Julius gritted his teeth, hatred flickering intensely in his eyes. Success was within arm's reach. Why did his father have to come and interfere at such a crucial moment? Could it be that the other side had no intention of making him the crown prince? Were all those years of favoritism and special treatment nothing but an act? Son, to achieve great things, you must have patience. You must never be rash, Consort Spanner advised him earnestly. One failure is nothing. Losing a bit of treasure is hardly worth mentioning. As long as you're safe, there's still hope. I and the Spanner royal family will always support you. Hearing this, Julius's expression finally softened a little. Though he no longer had the dragon source energy to bless him with the kingdom's fortune, he still had his mother, the Spanner royal family, and the network of connections he had painstakingly built over the years. Relying on these, he could still compete with Lancelot and Leonhart for supremacy. What's done is done. Don't dwell on it anymore, Consort Spanner continued. Dustin has great potential and will likely inherit the title of King of West Lacosia. Your royal father holds him in high regard. Even if he did things that wronged you, for the sake of the bigger picture, you must act as if nothing happened. Not only that, but you must show goodwill, win him over. You must learn to be magnanimous. That's the bearing of a future crown prince. Julius took a deep breath, calmed himself down, and nodded. Mother, I understand. Thank you for enlightening me. I know what I must do now. You're a smart one. As long as you work hard, there's nothing you can't achieve. Consort Spanner smiled faintly. Her son was excellent in every way. He was wise, courageous, and outstanding in all respects, except that he was a bit narrow-minded. If he could fix that flaw, his chances of becoming the crown prince would increase significantly. The next morning, Julius specially brought matchmaker Hongyang along to visit Dustin. He had completely shed his gloomy look from yesterday. His face was now full of warm smiles, like the spring sunshine. Brother Dustin, I greatly offended you yesterday. Please don't hold it against me. Julius strode into the courtyard and, upon seeing Dustin, immediately bowed deeply, looking extremely sincere. Dustin was slightly taken aback. He quickly set down the book in his hand and stepped forward to help Julius up, puzzled. Your Highness, what's the meaning of this? What happened yesterday must have been for the safety of the residents. How could I possibly blame you? Straightening up, Julius looked at Dustin with earnest eyes and sighed. I was too impatient yesterday and almost ruined everything. Today, I've come specially to apologize. I hope you, Brother Dustin, can be magnanimous and not hold a grudge. As he spoke, he moved Matchmaker in front of him. Not only that, I've also brought Matchmaker here as an apology. I know she has some talents. If she could stay by your side, perhaps she could relieve your boredom. Your Highness, this is not appropriate. Matchmaker is an honored guest at your residence. How could I dare steal away your beloved? Dustin quickly waved his hand, feeling very awkward. He was rather confused. Yesterday, Julius had looked ready to kill him, and today he suddenly turned around completely? Was there some hidden scheme? There's no need to decline, Brother Dustin. There are plenty of talents in my residence. Losing one matchmaker makes no difference. But if she could serve you, that would truly make the best use of her talents. Julius gave Matchmaker a gentle push forward, smiling even more warmly. Matchmaker lowered her head, tightly clutching the hem of her dress, her delicate fingers turning slightly white from the force. She secretly lifted her gaze, casting a pleading look at Dustin. Her eyes were full of hope and anxiety, silently conveying her desperate desire to escape her current situation. Dustin's heart softened. Seeing Matchmaker's pitiful appearance, and recalling how she had helped him before, he had no choice but to nod lightly. Since your Highness is so generous, I'll accept her. Seeing this, Julius laughed heartily, his laughter ringing out brightly. Good! Good! Brother Dustin, you're indeed straightforward. If you ever need anything in the future, just ask. I, Julius, will help you with all my strength. Dustin remained outwardly calm, but inwardly he was even more suspicious. He had thought that Julius would hold a grudge over the stolen treasure and seek revenge. Yet now, not only did Julius not seem resentful, but he also took the initiative to make amends, even gifting such a clever matchmaker to him. Something was definitely strange. Well then, I'll take my leave. Brother Dustin, take good care of Matchmaker. Julius cupped his hands and left with his attendants. Once Julius's figure disappeared from sight, Dustin turned to Matchmaker and asked in a low voice, "What's going on with him?" "I don't know either." Matchmaker shook her head. "This morning, His Highness pulled me along, insisting on offering me as an apology to you, trying to trap me with beauty?" Dustin narrowed his eyes slightly, feeling even more bewildered. Could it be that Julius, seeing him and Matchmaker together last night, decided to deliberately fulfill the situation and curry favor? "Though I don't know exactly what His Highness is planning, it seems the result is good for both of us." Matchmaker smiled charmingly. If Dustin accepted her, her status would naturally rise with the tide. She would no longer need to put on a fake smile or humble herself before others. At the very least, now she was free. With the wealth she had accumulated over time, she could live in comfort for several lifetimes.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever, a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care, now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every